Hey, this is Matt once again with about another video. This is a paid request, and for those interested in requesting any other type of videos, a movie review, a re-review, topic reaction, commentary, tier list, ranking, playing a video game for an hour, a full playthrough, reaction, whatever the case may be, PayPal's usually the best bet. I do have a Cash App and a Patreon because people have asked about those as well. All those links are down below in the info box. It will be for pretty much any type of video, and I will get to it as soon as I can. And for those who sent them, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And Longlegs is one of those films that I thought maybe I could like. I did. I thought maybe I could like the film. And it's one of those movies where I know it was a slow burn. I have enjoyed films that are slow burns. The Changeling with George C. Scott, The Shining by Stanley Kubrick. I've enjoyed films that don't have wall-to-wall action. Hell, In a Violent Nature, which some people don't like, and I can understand why. I don't like the last 10 minutes. There's other aspects I have issues with it, but overall I liked In a Violent Nature. I liked it for its gimmick, its gore. I did what the director was going for, and overall I liked it more than disliked it. This one, I get what the director's going for, but it's a good-looking movie. I can give credit to the sound design and the subtle, creepy score. But my God, man, this was either pretty boring or pretty hilarious. And that's the two emotions I got, boring and hilarious. I never found it disturbing. I never found it creepy. I don't really get why people say that, but if you do, cool, teach their own. We all have different opinions. But I saw nothing disturbing about this film. Maika Monroe, she's okay, but she's reminding me if Holly Hunter was on Quaaludes. Nicolas Cage, I heard so much about his performance, and what he reminded me of is if Tiny Tim was on a coke bender trying to be Fat Elvis and failed. That's what he reminded me of. He was ridiculous in this movie. And I know, he was so disturbing. What? He was hilarious? I mean, maybe, like, if you thought his performance in Deadfall, whatever the hell that movie was disturbing, that's what it reminded me of. It was so goofy and silly and laughable, and, Daddy, Mommy, say me, fucking, or he's like singing, remind me of his singing in Face Off. You can even call Mr. Downstairs today. Why am I supposed to be scared of this guy? He was a goofball. I might punch him in the face, he'll break. Tiny Tim. Where's his ukulele? Do the tulips, BS. Blair Underwood. I like Blair Underwood. I don't know what the hell he was doing with this film. It's like he wanted to sound like Lawrence Fishburne. It made me think of, remember Torch, the cartoon? Neo, do you know about the Matrix? That's the tone of voice Blair Underwood had in this movie. Hello there. I'll be a serious actor. Do you know this is a horror film? I'm sitting there going, I've seen Blair Underwood do better. I don't know what the hell he's doing in this. Alicia Witt, I'll give credit to her, because last time I saw her was Urban Legend. Here she plays the lead character's mom, and I liked her. It was great to see her in the movie. Damn, the lead, Holly Hunter on Quaaludes. I mean, I could deal with her, but I didn't love her. Take her or leave it. So you have the beginning where this girl is looking around and sees someone and you don't see his face. Look at the almost birthday girl. And he looks down. I'm like, oh, it's Tiny Tim. Tiny Tim if he had too much cocaine. So, okay, the plot of the film is your lead character, she's an FBI agent. I think it's in Oregon. And they'll look into these. You later find out that fathers are going crazy and they murder their family then they kill themselves. And they're wondering why this is all happening. So at the beginning of the film, she and her agent, her partner, she just knows, because apparently she's half psychic, which I'll get to that in a minute. She just knows that something's happening in this house behind them. They go up, the guy's like, hey, how's it doing? And he gets shot. And she doesn't call for backup. She hides in front of a damn window. I'm like, yep, that window's a very safe hiding spot, you know. That's what windows are for. Windows don't have this thing where you see through. I guess that's not what windows are for in this movie. The windows are, if someone's shooting you with a gun, hide behind a window. Like this. And like the whole window's behind her. I'm like, you know what that? Behind it, like standing in front of a fucking window with her back towards it. Just, and then they catch the guy. And I guess because she knew, even though she didn't follow procedure, she didn't call for backup, she, I guess, is able to be a part of this new case. Sometimes she gets phone calls from her mom, who keeps saying, have you said your prayers? What, eat my vitamins too? What are you, Hulk Hogan? Miss Hulk Hogan? So, okay, she's half psychic. Maybe I'm wrong about this, but I swear to God, her being half psychic never comes into play for the rest of the film. I know there's a point in the film where her mind is blocked off of stuff, and there's a reason for that, which you find out in like the last 5 minutes of the movie. But I'm just saying, they bring up this thing that she's half psychic. And then I swear to God, they do nothing with it. To the point that they just should not have even brought up the half psychic thing. Why did they even bring it up? It didn't do anything for the rest of the damn movie. So why bring it up? In the movie, it's just a lot of that A24 BS. And I know A24 doesn't make the films. And they weren't part of this film. I understand. They just find films and they buy it. Again, this is not A24, but it reminds me of one. But that bullshit of, if we look at a scene for 5 minutes or 2 minutes, and then because it's just still, that automatically means it's creepy. Like, no, The Shining had a bit more to it. Just Kubert knew what the hell he was doing. Everybody thinks they're damn Kubert and they can't hold his jockstrap. And, like, they're good looking. There's nothing there. So you have one guy trying to sound like Lawrence Fishburne. One lady sounding like if Holly Hunter took Quaaludes. They're looking through clues. They look through slides. They get calls from the mom. They look for more clues. They look through more slides. They go to a farm. They find a metal orb. They look for more clues. They talk to this girl in a asylum. She's talking about how, yeah, he killed my family, but if he came here and told me to crack your neck and all this other stuff, I'd do it. I'd do it. I'm sitting there going, yeah, you ain't gonna do it that easily, lady. Just you about a $1.08. I'm gonna punch a hole through your soul, lady. So you. And this is like for an hour. Like what I just described was the first hour of the movie. There's slow burn and then there's no burn, except aspirin or aspirin, which I want to take to get the headache out of my head from watching this movie. There ain't no slow burn. There's a no burn, unless you feel burnt, like I burnt. And like the stairs, I don't know what scenes are supposed to be disturbing. What scenes are supposed to be disturbing in this movie? Especially, you see one crime scene where there's a dead body. Tons of films have dead bodies in them. This is a dead body. With the metal orb in the barn, they find a doll, and the doll's eyes jump, and you have a jump scare scene. Ting! Oh my god, the mannequin doll eyes jumped. They shot up. Oh shit. Hold your balls. Be careful. And then there's a bit where the lead girl is staying at a place. She sees someone outside. She walks outside. She sees someone inside. She walks inside. And she's left some more clues. That is the first hour of the movie. That was literally an hour of the movie. I did not leave a damn thing out. And then when it gets to Nick Cage, the movie's trying to be so serious and slow-paced and methodical, and this is super, super serious. And then you have Nick Cage hamming it up to the 10th power with him in a store saying, cuckoo, 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 cuckoo to you, motherfucker. And then he's in his car, Daddy, Mommy, say me. I'm like, there's a reason why Anthony Hopkins worked in Silence of the Lambs. There's a reason why Kevin Spacey worked in Seven. And those are the two films people mention. It's not like those films, other than there's an FBI agent and there's a serial killer. But those are way better films. Those films are not action a minute either. But they have better acting, they have better character work, and the villains fit the movie. They do. However you feel about Kevin Spacey as a person, he fits in that movie. Anthony Hopkins, he fits in that movie. The tone, the way they talk, the manner that they take the situations. While Nick Cage is kabuki theater. Silly, goofy, over-the-top, laughable. I almost laughed my ass off each time he appeared. And I don't know what the hell they thought this was the right way to go. But apparently people were disturbed by it. I don't get it. I don't. That's like one of my issues with Face Off. With how over-the-top kabuki Nick Cage gets. And yes, sometimes that could be fun, but a lot of times it could be just like, and I like Nicolas Cage. I do. Mandy, Willy's Wonderland, Con Air, The Rock. I like a lot of Nick Cage stuff. In fact, I like a lot of his stuff he does nowadays because at least he makes it interesting. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent I enjoyed. But damn, man. You'd even call him Mr. Downstairs. How about Mr. Dump's Truck? How about Mr. Cum Dumpster? How about Mr. Dumb Shit? Nick singing in a flashback. Then all that happens is, spoilers, they look for more clues. As more as just like looking at pictures. Again, I don't know where her half-sighted ability goes to. Because like, I guess it malfunctioned. I know there's a point, bear with me on it, but just bear with me. She tossed to her mom. Her mom says, I never throw anything out. Notices something where, well, Blair Underwood even tells her, I think your mom, there's something going on with it because she called a disturbance that sounds similar to the crimes. So that's where the lead tossed to the mom. And the mom's like, well, I never throw anything away. The lead girl looks into it, puts two and two together. They find the guy. They bring Nick Cage in. Nick Cage goes, Hail Satan! Bashes his head against the desk. And then, you know, this girl is such a good FBI agent. I wouldn't have her be a goddamn mall security cop. I mean, I'd rather be a Paul Blart mall cop to protect me than this lady. She doesn't call back up for her partner. She doesn't. Your suspect is bashing his head. Instead of trying to stop him, open up the door, she's just like, "Let me do something, you dumb fuck." She just stands there while people are like, "Hey, hey, open up." And then they have to bash him by the time he's dead. So she doesn't try to stop him. You know what an FBI agent should do? God forbid, I know. You're as good as those Secret Service ladies that couldn't holster their damn gun. You're just as good as them. So maybe it is realistic in today's age. It's not how it was back then, but, you know, things change. It's like, this is realistic. She gets to the... She goes see her mom. Alicia Witt, you know, nice to see her. I haven't seen her since Urban Legend. She was the lead girl in that, and it was nice to see her in it. She hears that Nick Cage dies. She shoots this doll, and by shooting this doll, now the lead girl has all her memories back of when she was a kid, and Nick Cage meant to see her, and the mom made a deal with the devil, pretty much, saying, "Save my daughter, don't kill my daughter, and I'll help you." So the mom would help make these dolls, or Nick Cage would make the dolls, and she would deliver the dolls to the families. I just made sure, sit there, that everything worked out. So you just say, well, yeah, her half-sighted thing didn't work, the lead girl, because the doll that was made was hiding her memories. But then why do you bring up she's half-sighted in the first place when you do nothing with it later on? Then what was the point? And again, this is the worst FBI agent in a while. She goes in, she knows that what's going on. She knows there's supernatural shenanigans. She knows something's up. There's Blair Underwood and the wife acting weird. You know, the father kills his family. Instead of trying to stop him and stop her, she just sits there and watches him go in the fucking kitchen. And she just stands there. Mom? And then she just hears while Blair Underwood kills his wife and comes back in, and then she shoots Blair Underwood. Doesn't wound him, like shoot him in the leg and, you know, incapacitate him, arrest him. You know, this thing called handcuffs the FBI agents sometimes have. They have this thing called handcuffs. Shoot him in the leg. Boom, kneecap, kneecap. He may not be able to walk right. Maybe he'll even have, you know, magic legs, like Lieutenant Dan, but he'll be live when he wakes up from it. And then, you know, shoots her mom in the head. She does save the girl, the little girl, so she does something. Yeah, sorry, kid, I know I let your dad kill your mom because I'm right here in the same damn house. If it was one thing, if she got there, she's too late, and he's in the middle of doing it. But no, she gets there, and literally the two of them are looking at her, and she's when the doll is destroyed, she remembers all the crap because we hear all the crap as if she's remembering all the crap. Or maybe that's her half-sighted finally going overboard. I don't know. And then she shoots her mom. She aims the gun at the doll, and there's no bullets. Okay, we're going to be ready to go, but she just stares at it. I'm sitting there going, okay, then break the doll with your hands. You have this, and you have this. You just break the doll. You kick the doll, you stomp the doll, you fuck the doll, you put the doll in the freezer, you put the doll in the dryer, you put the doll up your ass. You can do anything. You don't need a gun to kill a doll. Burn it, fillet it, finger it. I don't care. Just break the damn doll. But I guess maybe the point is there's a lullaby playing, so she's frozen. Although that's not really part of the rules. The rules is that the father kills the family. But here it's like now she Is she going to be hypnotized and kill the girl? Or is the whole point where, well, Nick Cage, the devil, whoever won because we got you to kill your own mom? And so it's that defeat where, yeah, you saved the girl, and she's staring and she's crying, but yeah, I made you shoot your mom. Hail Satan. Or she don't kill the girl. I don't know. And the movie doesn't know, and the movie doesn't care. So there's a shitty ending to a boring ass, at times hilarious ass movie. And I know people be like, you hate everything. No, I'm just honest. If you like the film, be my guest. Good for you. I know my voice cracked. Good for you. Ain't my job to copy what you say. Yes, I thought Alien Romulus and The Crow and what was that one? Sasquatch Sunset sucked. But this year, I liked Deadpool Wolverine. I liked Beverly Hills Cop Left. I liked Sting, not the wrestler, although I liked the wrestler, but the Spider movie. I liked Fraudman. I liked Spaceman. I liked End of Violent Nature. Love Lies Bleeding. I thought that was good. The Greatest Name Pop documentary, One More Shot, The Beekeeper. Last year, I enjoyed Godzilla -1. I enjoyed The Iron Claw. I enjoyed, what was it, Extraction 2. And Guy Ritchie's The Covenant. And The Pope's Exorcist even. And Renfield, I liked. Yeah. Nope, I enjoyed. Day Shift with Jamie Foxx, I enjoyed. Bullet Train, I enjoyed. Silent Night, I liked. So there are films I like. Not gonna like every film, but I guess this film is just not for me. Sick, that one with Kevin Williamson had a hand in it. He didn't direct it, but I think he wrote it. I liked that film. Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe. The Gray Man. The Tuck Down Maverick I didn't mind. The Batman I enjoyed. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. I'm just looking at like films of the past few years. Wrath of Man was okay. The Black Phone I liked. There you go, The Black Phone. I thought that was a good one. Horror in the High Desert I liked. Willy's Wonderland was a lot of fun. But anyway, so on and so forth. Like I say, if you like the film, be my guest. I have zero... Again, I know people say it was disturbing and... Oh, I could not stop thinking about this movie for days. And I'm like, that's cool. I forgot about it. I wrote the shit down, thankfully. I watched this yesterday. And literally I woke up and I said, what the hell happened? And then I read this. I'm like, thank God I read this because I would not have remembered. Because nothing happens in the movie. Barely anything happens in the film. It's boring as shit. Good sound design. It was cool to see Alicia Witt. Nick Cage was miscast. Horrendously hilarious. Any potential creepy vibe was ruined by him being so over the top and goofy. With the way he looks, like albino Tiny Tim. And like I said, if you like the film, you're disturbed by it, that's cool. And also the way it ends, the end song is like a gone, get it on, like a gone. I'm like, how does this fit? That'd be like if The Shining ended with my Sharona, my Sharona. So you have this serious, quiet, methodical, slow-paced movie and this dark ending and like a gone, get it on. I mean, again, if The Shining ended with My Sharona, or I don't know, if Seven ended with, I don't know, Voodoo Doll's Iris. I don't want the whole world to see me. I don't think that they'd understand. Oh, hell, or even with, I don't know. No, if Seven ended with Tub Thumping. I did not down, but I tip again. Never go keep me down. Imagine if Tub Thumping was the Chumbawamba was the end credits of Seven. Or I don't know if Silence of the Lambs ended with Ice Ice Baby. Ice Ice Baby. Hannibal Lecter is Ice Ice Baby. And stop. He's cold and motherfucker. His veins are ice ice baby. The booty kiss my ass. And kiss my ass. All the long lays. You know, I got a long laid in between my lays, and you can suck it, movie. I hated this movie. It was overrated bullshit, in my opinion. It was a waste of 2 hours, but thank you for the pay request, because I'm glad I got something out of it. Otherwise, I did nothing out of it. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.